swollen legs, achy joints, stiff mornings. Most people over 60 think it's just part of aging, but science shows your body can repair and strengthen itself if you give it the right fuel. Today, I'll show you 8 collagen-rich foods that reduce swelling, ease joint pain, and rebuild mobility. Simple, everyday foods you can add right away. I'll break down why collagen matters, how it supports circulation, and the overlooked mistake most seniors make when eating for joint health. Stay with me until the end. I'll give you a 30-day food plan anyone can follow. By then, you'll know exactly how to eat for stronger legs, healthier joints, and a body that feels younger than your years. Swollen legs are not just a cosmetic issue. They are a signal, a sign your body is struggling with circulation, tissue repair, or inflammation. And while many people over 60 assume this is just what happens with age, the truth is far more empowering. Leg swelling has causes. And when you understand those causes, you can take action to change the outcome. Your body is not failing you. It is asking you to give it the support it needs. Let's begin with circulation. After 60, the veins in your legs work harder to push blood back to your heart. Gravity is against you. The tiny valves inside your veins can weaken, and when they do, fluid builds up in the lower legs and ankles. This pooling of fluid is what creates that heavy, swollen feeling so many seniors describe at the end of the day. It is not simply aging, it is a circulation challenge that can be improved. Next, think about connective tissue. The body is held together by ligaments, tendons, and skin, all made largely of collagen. Collagen is like scaffolding in a building. It provides structure, elasticity, and strength. Over the decades, collagen naturally declines. By the time you are in your 60s, you have far less of this critical protein. Without it, tissues become weaker, less able to support healthy circulation, and more likely to leak fluid into the surrounding areas. That leakage is another driver of swelling. Inflammation is another hidden player. With age, the body experiences what scientists call inflammatory process, a chronic low-grade inflammation that affects every system. This constant background fire makes blood vessels less flexible, slows down recovery, and contributes to swelling that lingers longer than it should. Add in common health issues like arthritis, diabetes, or even side effects from medications, and the body becomes even more vulnerable. But here's where the story shifts. None of this means swelling is inevitable. The body still has remarkable capacity to heal and adapt. Circulation can be improved. Collagen can be supported. Inflammation can be reduced. The key is to understand the simple steps that target these root causes. And one of the most overlooked solutions begins with what you put on your plate. Why does diet matter so much? Because every cell in your body is made from the raw materials you provide it. If you supply foods that fight inflammation, build collagen, and strengthen circulation, your body will use them. On the other hand, if your daily diet is low in nutrients that matter most, like vitamin C, amino acids, or healthy fats, the tissues remain weak and swelling becomes harder to control. Food is not just fuel, it is information. It tells your body how to heal, how to repair, and how to age. Now let's connect this directly to life after 60. Imagine 2 people with similar health conditions. One eats mostly processed foods, refined carbs, sugary snacks, salty packaged meals. They notice swelling gets worse over time. Their joints ache, their skin bruises more easily. They assume it is just aging. But the second person makes small changes, adding foods that naturally boost collagen, drinking more water, using spices like turmeric and ginger to lower inflammation. Within weeks, their swelling decreases, their legs feel lighter, and they move with more confidence. Same age, different outcome. The difference lies in the choices made each day. Another factor often overlooked is movement. After 60, many people slow down, sitting for long stretches of the day. But sitting still is one of the fastest ways to worsen swelling. When your calf muscles contract, they act as pumps, pushing fluid back toward the heart. When you stay seated for hours, that pump is inactive and fluid builds in the ankles and legs. Gentle movement like walking, stretching, or even flexing the ankles can make a measurable difference. This is not about running marathons. It is about keeping the pump active so circulation stays strong. Let's also address hydration. Many seniors unintentionally drink less water, either because they feel less thirsty or want to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom. But dehydration thickens the blood, makes circulation sluggish, and worsens swelling. Ironically, drinking less water makes the body hold on to more fluid. By simply drinking enough water throughout the day, you can reduce fluid retention and support healthier circulation. All of these factors, circulation, collagen, inflammation, movement, hydration, combine to shape your experience with leg swelling after 60. And here is the good news. Each one can be improved. You are not locked into decline. The same body that developed swelling can reduce it. The same body that feels heavy and stiff today can feel lighter and stronger tomorrow. Science proves it. The question is not whether you can change, it is whether you will choose to give your body the right tools. That is where the foods we are about to discuss come in. Because collagen-rich foods are one of the most powerful natural ways to target swelling at the source. They strengthen tissues, support circulation, and reduce inflammation all at once. And when you combine them with the right daily habits, the difference in how your legs feel is remarkable. So before we move forward, remember this: swelling is not your destiny, it is a signal, and signals are meant to be answered. Your body is ready to respond. You just need to know how to support it. And that is exactly what we'll cover in the next section. Collagen is often described as the glue that holds the body together. And that description is not an exaggeration. It is the most abundant protein in the human body, making up nearly 1/3 of all protein in our tissues. Without it, the body would quite literally fall apart. Collagen gives structure to your skin, strength to your tendons, resilience to your joints, and elasticity to your blood vessels. Every time you move, every time your heart pumps, every time your skin stretches, collagen is silently at work. And after the age of 60, when collagen naturally declines, the signs of its absence become impossible to ignore. Think about skin for a moment. In youth, skin bounces back quickly when pressed or stretched. That springiness is collagen at work. By the time you reach your 60s, your skin holds less water, produces less collagen, and loses much of that elasticity. Wrinkles deepen, skin thins, but this is only the surface level. The deeper effects of collagen loss are even more critical to health. Consider your blood vessels. These are not rigid pipes. They are living tissues designed to expand and contract with every heartbeat. Collagen is what keeps them flexible yet strong. Without adequate collagen, vessels can become weak, stiff, and prone to leaks. And when vessels leak fluid into surrounding tissues, swelling begins. What many seniors notice as heavy legs is in reality a structural issue. Blood vessels no longer are supported by enough collagen to maintain their integrity. Now think about cartilage, the cushioning material between your joints. Cartilage is built largely from collagen. It acts like a shock absorber, allowing you to walk, climb stairs, or bend without pain. As collagen declines, cartilage thins. Bones rub more directly against one another, pain increases, inflammation rises, and mobility decreases. But what many don't realize is that swelling in the legs can be linked to this very process. When joints become inflamed, surrounding tissues hold fluid, creating that familiar puffiness around the knees, ankles, and feet. Muscles also depend on collagen. Though muscles are primarily made of protein fibers like actin and myosin, collagen weaves through them, connecting muscle tissue to bone and stabilizing movement. Without sufficient collagen, muscles lose some of their strength and endurance, and because muscle action plays a vital role in circulation, especially in the legs, weak muscles mean weaker pumps for moving blood upward. This creates yet another pathway to swelling. Even bones themselves rely on collagen. While calcium is what gives bones hardness, collagen provides flexibility. A bone made only of calcium would be brittle, breaking at the slightest stress. Collagen gives bones the ability to absorb impact. With age, when collagen drops, bones lose not only density, but also resilience. This makes fractures more likely and slows down healing after injury. It is a reminder that collagen is not optional, it is foundational. So, why does collagen decline so sharply after 60? The answer lies in both biology and lifestyle. Biologically, the body's ability to produce collagen slows with age. Cells called fibroblasts, responsible for making collagen, become less active. Hormonal changes, especially in women after menopause, accelerate this decline. Lifestyle factors also play a role. Diets low in protein, vitamin C, or zinc starve the body of the building blocks it needs to create collagen. Excess sugar damages existing collagen through a process called glycation, where sugar molecules stiffen and weaken protein fibers. Smoking, alcohol, and even chronic stress also speed up collagen breakdown. The good news is that this decline is not beyond your control. While you may not be able to reverse aging, you can absolutely influence how your body maintains and rebuilds collagen. Certain foods like bone broth, citrus fruits, leafy greens, berries, fish, and eggs supply the amino acids and vitamins needed for collagen synthesis. Supplements such as hydrolyzed collagen peptides have been shown in studies to improve skin elasticity, reduce joint pain, and support circulation in older adults. And anti-inflammatory foods like turmeric, ginger, and green tea protect the collagen you already have from breaking down too quickly. Think of collagen as an investment. Every choice you make, from what you eat to how you move, is either protecting your collagen bank or depleting it. When you replenish it wisely, the returns are remarkable. Stronger legs, lighter steps, more resilient skin and joints, and most importantly, less swelling holding you back from living fully. This is why understanding collagen is so critical. It is not just about vanity or smoother skin. It is about structural integrity. It is about circulation, mobility, and independence. For seniors, maintaining collagen is directly tied to quality of life, because when your tissues are strong, your body works the way it was designed to. You stand taller, you move with less pain, and your legs no longer carry the heavy burden of swelling. So, as we move into the next section, we will shift from the why to the how. Now that you understand the role collagen plays in keeping your body strong and swelling at bay, it's time to explore the specific foods that naturally boost collagen production. Foods that do more than just fill your stomach. They rebuild the very foundation of your health. Food is not just fuel, it is information for your body. Every bite you take sends a signal telling your cells what to build, what to repair, and what to protect. When it comes to collagen, the right foods are powerful tools. They provide the amino acids, vitamins, and minerals needed to spark collagen production, while also protecting the collagen you already have. And the good news, you don't need exotic powders or complicated recipes. The most powerful collagen-supporting foods are often the simplest. Let's start with bone broth. This is the classic collagen food, and for good reason. Made by simmering bones, tendons, and ligaments for hours, bone broth extracts collagen directly from the animal tissues. When you drink it, you are essentially giving your body pre-made building blocks, amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline that your cells can use to rebuild your own collagen. Many seniors find that a cup of warm bone broth each day eases joint stiffness and reduces swelling. It's gentle, nourishing, and deeply restorative. Eggs are another powerhouse. While they don't contain collagen in the same way bone broth does, the whites are rich in proline, one of collagen's essential amino acids. The yolks bring choline, which supports methylation, a process your body uses to regulate collagen production. Think of eggs as a compact collagen kit. The whites provide the parts, the yolks provide the instructions. A simple boiled egg or omelet can make a real difference over time. Next are fish and shellfish. Collagen is abundant in the skin, bones, and scales of fish. While we don't usually eat those parts, fish meat still provides the same amino acids that stimulate collagen growth. Omega-3 fats in fish also fight inflammation, keeping your joints and blood vessels protected. If swelling in your legs has been an issue, adding salmon, sardines, or mackerel twice a week can bring relief. Shrimp and other shellfish even have a pink pigment called astaxanthin, which acts as a powerful antioxidant to prevent collagen breakdown. Citrus fruits are another key player. Collagen cannot form without vitamin C. It is the spark that turns amino acids into strong collagen fibers. Without vitamin C, collagen production stalls. This is why scurvy, a disease of vitamin C deficiency, causes bleeding gums, weak skin, and fragile blood vessels, all signs of failed collagen. By eating oranges, lemons, grapefruits, or even a simple squeeze of lime in your water, you ensure that your body has the raw energy to assemble collagen. Berries go one step further. Not only are they rich in vitamin C, but they also contain powerful antioxidants like anthocyanins. These compounds protect collagen from being damaged by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that accelerate aging. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, each one helps preserve the collagen you are working to build. A handful of berries each day is like an insurance policy for your connective tissues. Leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and arugula add another layer of protection. They are full of chlorophyll, the pigment that gives plants their green color. Studies show chlorophyll may increase collagen production by stimulating precursor molecules in the skin. Beyond that, greens provide magnesium, which helps enzymes build collagen more efficiently. A simple salad or sautéed greens at dinner can work silently in your favor. Don't overlook nuts and seeds. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds are rich in zinc, a mineral essential for collagen synthesis. Zinc acts like a construction manager. It helps enzymes link collagen fibers into strong, stable structures. Without enough zinc, collagen fibers are weaker and break down faster. A small handful of seeds as a snack or sprinkled over yogurt keeps collagen strong and joints supported. Another food to consider is garlic. While best known for its heart benefits, garlic contains sulfur compounds that help stabilize collagen and prevent it from breaking down. Sulfur is a critical mineral in collagen formation. It helps cross-link fibers to create strength. Adding garlic to soups, stews, or roasted vegetables is not just flavorful, it's a simple way to safeguard your body's scaffolding. Finally, don't forget beans and legumes. Lentils, chickpeas, and black beans provide plant-based protein and lysine, another amino acid essential for collagen building. Lysine also improves calcium absorption, giving a double benefit to bones and joints. For seniors looking to reduce meat intake while still supporting collagen, beans are an affordable and versatile solution. What ties all these foods together is their ability to give your body both the raw material and the protective shield needed for collagen. Amino acids supply the bricks, vitamins like C and minerals like zinc supply the tools. Antioxidants guard the structure from damage. When you eat these foods regularly, you are not just nourishing yourself, you are actively rebuilding the foundation of your body. And here's the most important point. It's not about eating one superfood. It's about building variety into your daily meals. A breakfast of eggs and berries, a lunch with leafy greens and beans, a dinner with salmon, garlic, and citrus on the side. Over time, these choices add up. Day by day, bite by bite, you are replenishing your collagen reserves. Now that you know which foods can powerfully support collagen, the next step is understanding how this translates to real results. In the following section, we'll connect the dots, how collagen-rich foods reduce leg swelling, restore circulation, and protect your joints as you age. This is where the science meets your everyday life. Swelling in the legs is one of the most common and frustrating challenges seniors face. It often creeps up slowly, tightness in the ankles, puffiness after sitting too long, or that heavy sensation when trying to walk. At first, it may seem harmless, but swelling is your body sending a message. It is a signal that circulation, fluid balance, or tissue health needs attention. And this is exactly where collagen-rich foods can begin to make a remarkable difference. To understand how, let's first look at why swelling happens. Beneath your skin, a network of tiny blood vessels called capillaries delivers oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. When these vessels become weak or leaky, fluid escapes into the surrounding areas, causing swelling. Collagen is what keeps those vessel walls firm, flexible, and resilient. Without strong collagen, capillaries act like worn-out garden hoses. Water seeps out where it shouldn't, and swelling follows. By nourishing your body with collagen-building foods, you reinforce these vessel walls, sealing the leaks and restoring balance. Another key factor in swelling is inflammation. When tissues are inflamed, they draw in extra fluid, creating that puffy, heavy feeling. Collagen supporting foods like fish rich in omega 3s and berries loaded with antioxidants directly reduce inflammation. Omega 3 fats calm overactive immune responses, while antioxidants neutralize free radicals that damage tissues. Together, they create an environment where swelling naturally subsides. Instead of fighting against your body, these foods align with it, helping it reset to a healthier state. Joint swelling is another area where collagen makes its mark. As cartilage wears down with age, joints lose their cushion and inflammation builds. Foods that supply amino acids for collagen repair help rebuild that cushion, reducing the friction and irritation that trigger swelling. For seniors, this often translates into less stiffness in the morning, greater ease when climbing stairs, and more confidence when walking longer distances. In other words, the kind of everyday relief that restores independence. The lymphatic system also plays a major role in swelling. This is the body's drainage network, carrying away excess fluid and waste. But if lymph vessels are weak or sluggish, fluid lingers in the tissues, leading to chronic puffiness. Collagen strengthens the connective tissues that support lymph vessels, keeping this drainage system clear and efficient. Garlic, leafy greens, and citrus fruits all assist this process, not just by supporting collagen, but also by keeping lymphatic flow smooth. Circulation is yet another piece of the puzzle. Strong collagen keeps arteries and veins elastic, allowing blood to move freely and preventing pooling in the legs. Think of a healthy blood vessel like a well-built highway, smooth, flexible, and efficient. Poor collagen leads to stiff, damaged vessels, like cracked pavement that slows traffic and causes backups. Collagen-rich foods help restore those highways, ensuring that blood doesn't stagnate in the legs, which often contributes to swelling. An often overlooked aspect of collagen is its role in balancing sodium and fluid levels. Swelling is not only about weak vessels, it is also about fluid regulation inside the tissues. Collagen helps create the matrix that holds cells in place and allows fluid to move in and out appropriately. When collagen is strong, this system is balanced, preventing excess water from getting trapped in the legs. And here's the empowering truth. By choosing collagen-boosting foods daily, you're not just masking swelling, you're addressing it at the root. You are rebuilding the very framework of your vessels, joints, and tissues. It's a slower process than taking a pill or applying a cream, but it's deeper, more lasting, and far more natural. Over time, the legs that once felt heavy and swollen can begin to feel lighter, steadier, and more capable. For many seniors, this means more than comfort. It means freedom. Freedom to walk with confidence, to stand without fatigue, to enjoy social outings without worrying about swollen ankles. It means being able to return to gardening, playing with grandchildren, or simply taking an evening stroll without discomfort. These are not just small improvements, they are quality of life changes, and they come from something as simple as food. What's important to remember is consistency. Collagen repair does not happen overnight. Just as swelling builds gradually, its reversal takes time. But each meal becomes an opportunity to heal. Each bite of citrus, each handful of berries, each serving of fish or beans moves you closer to healthier circulation and stronger tissues. Food becomes not only nourishment, but medicine, working silently day by day. As we move forward, it becomes clear that swelling is not an isolated issue. It is connected to circulation, to joints, to the strength of blood vessels, and even to the lymphatic system. Collagen foods target all of these areas simultaneously, which is why they are so powerful. In the next section, we will dive deeper into the specific connection between collagen and circulation, showing you how these foods can keep your blood flowing freely and your legs feeling renewed. Circulation is the lifeline of your body. Every second, blood delivers oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to your tissues while carrying away waste products. When circulation is strong, you feel energized, alert, and steady on your feet. When it slows, you feel heavy, cold, tired, and swollen. For many people over 60, poor circulation shows up first in the legs. Numbness, tingling, swelling, or just that sense that walking takes more effort than it used to. The hidden player behind all of this is collagen. Collagen is not just about skin and joints. It is the very framework that holds blood vessels together. Picture your arteries and veins as flexible tubes. Their walls are built with layers of collagen and elastin, which give them both strength and stretch. This balance allows vessels to expand when blood pressure rises and contract smoothly when it falls. Without collagen, those walls lose integrity, becoming stiff, weak, and prone to tiny cracks. Blood cannot flow as freely, and circulation suffers. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. Collagen not only strengthens the structure of vessels, but also influences how smoothly blood cells move through them. Imagine traffic on a highway. If the pavement is cracked and uneven, cars slow down, accidents happen, and traffic jams form. The same happens in your blood vessels. When collagen breaks down, blood flow becomes sluggish, platelets may clump, and circulation weakens. On the other hand, when collagen is strong, your vessels act like a newly paved highway, smooth, elastic, and efficient. Blood glides through, oxygen reaches tissues, and energy returns. This is why collagen-rich foods are not just good for joints, they are circulation medicine. When you eat fish, citrus, beans, or leafy greens, you supply your body with amino acids and antioxidants that fuel collagen repair. Over time, this rebuilds vessel walls, restoring both strength and flexibility. Stronger vessels mean better blood flow, and better blood flow means healthier muscles, sharper brain function, and steadier energy. Another powerful way collagen supports circulation is by reducing the risk of pooling in the legs. Many older adults experience chronic venous insufficiency, a condition where blood struggles to travel upward against gravity. Weak collagen in the vein walls and valves allows blood to slip backward and pool in the lower legs, creating heaviness, swelling, and sometimes varicose veins. By strengthening those vein walls, collagen foods help the valves close more effectively, allowing blood to move upward as it should. This is not just cosmetic, it is a functional change that directly eases leg discomfort. Collagen also works hand in hand with nitric oxide, a natural compound your blood vessels release to relax and widen. Foods that support collagen, like citrus and leafy greens, are also rich in vitamin C and nitrates, both of which boost nitric oxide production. Together, they create a double effect. Collagen repairs the structure, while nitric oxide enhances the flexibility. The result is smoother, more resilient circulation. But circulation is not just about arteries and veins, it also touches the smallest vessels in your body, capillaries. These hair-thin vessels connect arteries to veins and are responsible for delivering nutrients to every cell. Collagen is the scaffolding that holds capillaries intact. Without it, they become fragile and leaky, leading to tissue damage and swelling. By keeping capillaries strong, collagen-rich foods ensure your muscles, joints, and skin all receive the nourishment they need. For seniors, the practical benefits of this are enormous. Stronger circulation means warmer hands and feet in winter, quicker recovery after walking or exercising, sharper mental clarity, and even better sleep. Poor circulation often contributes to restless nights, but improved blood flow calms the body and enhances natural repair processes during rest. In other words, eating collagen-supporting foods doesn't just make your legs feel better, it upgrades your entire system. The best part? These improvements don't require exotic supplements or complicated routines. They begin with food on your plate. A piece of salmon, a serving of beans, a bowl of berries. These are everyday choices that rebuild collagen, strengthen vessels, and revitalize circulation. Each meal is like sending a construction crew into your body, patching cracks, smoothing pathways, and reopening channels. Over weeks and months, the cumulative effect is profound. Think of circulation like a river. When its banks are strong and its flow is steady, it nourishes everything along its path. When its banks erode and blockages form, the river stagnates and the land dries out. Collagen keeps the river banks of your blood vessels firm and elastic, ensuring the flow of life continues without interruption. This is why supporting collagen daily is one of the most powerful yet overlooked steps in maintaining vibrant health after 60. As we move into the next part, we'll shift from how collagen supports circulation to something even more exciting, how specific foods can boost both your joint comfort and your mobility, giving you not only better blood flow, but the freedom to move with strength and ease. Joints are the hinges of your body. They allow you to bend, twist, and move with freedom. But over time, especially after 60, these hinges can become stiff, achy, and swollen. The culprit isn't just old age, it's the gradual decline of collagen, the protein that gives your cartilage strength and resilience. Without sufficient collagen, cartilage thins, ligaments weaken, and joints become more susceptible to wear and to tear. The good news is that this process can be slowed and even partially reversed with the right approach. Collagen acts like a shock absorber in your joints. Cartilage, the soft tissue that cushions bones, is made mostly of collagen fibers. These fibers create a flexible, elastic surface that prevents bones from rubbing directly against each other. When collagen levels drop, cartilage thins and bones experience more friction. This not only causes discomfort, but also triggers inflammation, which further damages tissue and contributes to swelling. In other words, collagen is not just structural, it is protective. Think of a hinge on a door. When the hinge is well oiled and strong, the door swings smoothly without effort. Remove the lubricant or weaken the metal, and the door creaks, stiffens, and eventually jams. Collagen is the oil and the metal at the same time. It maintains flexibility while providing strength. For your knees, hips, shoulders, and ankles, maintaining collagen is essential for smooth, pain-free movement. Another key benefit of collagen is its role in repairing micro damage. Every day, joints endure tiny stresses from walking, standing, or bending. Normally, the body repairs this damage quickly, maintaining stability and comfort. But as collagen declines, the repair process slows. Micro tears accumulate, causing swelling, tenderness, and stiffness. By supplying your body with collagen-building foods, you give it the tools to repair these small injuries efficiently, preventing them from turning into larger, more persistent problems. Collagen also works in synergy with other nutrients that support joint health. Vitamin C, for example, is critical for collagen synthesis. Without it, the body cannot convert amino acids into strong collagen fibers. Minerals like zinc and copper stabilize collagen structures, while antioxidants protect fibers from oxidative damage. This means that a diet rich in collagen-supporting foods not only supplies raw materials, but also optimizes the environment for joint repair. Every meal becomes a small investment in mobility and comfort. Inflammation is another factor affecting joints. When cartilage thins or ligaments weaken, the body responds with low-grade inflammation. Swelling, stiffness, and pain are signals that the tissues are under stress. Collagen alone helps rebuild structure, but when combined with anti-inflammatory foods such as turmeric, ginger, and fatty fish, the effect is amplified. Inflammation decreases, fluid retention subsides, and joints regain their range of motion. For seniors, this is life-changing. Walking becomes easier, stairs are less daunting, and everyday activities feel lighter. Collagen also helps maintain connective tissues that surround and support joints. Tendons and ligaments are made mostly of collagen fibers, and they transmit force from muscles to bones. Weak ligaments can lead to instability, minor injuries, and even falls. Strong collagen keeps these tissues resilient, stabilizing joints and allowing muscles to work more effectively. When you eat collagen-rich foods, you're strengthening not just the joint itself, but the entire system that makes movement safe and efficient. Consistency is critical. Collagen rebuilds gradually. Drinking bone broth, eating fish, eggs, leafy greens, or beans every day supplies your body with the amino acids it needs to synthesize collagen. Over weeks, small improvements accumulate. Stiff knees become more flexible. Ankles regain stability. The heaviness in your legs begins to lift. The swelling diminishes because the joint structures themselves are being repaired. Finally, remember that collagen is preventive as much as restorative. Even if your joints feel fine today, supporting collagen now strengthens cartilage, ligaments, and tendons, reducing the likelihood of pain, swelling, and mobility loss later. It is an investment in both comfort and independence. By combining collagen-rich foods with gentle movement and circulation support, you are creating a foundation for strong, healthy joints that last a lifetime. As we move to the next section, you'll see how to put this knowledge into action. A simple, practical plan that combines collagen foods anti-inflammatory support, and daily habits. This plan is designed to reduce swelling, strengthen joints, and restore mobility in a safe, step-by-step way. Perfect for anyone over 60. Building and maintaining collagen is not just about what you eat, it's also about how you live. Daily habits can either accelerate collagen decline or protect the tissues that keep your body strong and resilient. For adults over 60, simple, consistent practices make the biggest difference. When paired with collagen-rich foods, these habits amplify your results, helping you reduce swelling, strengthen joints, and improve circulation. First, movement is essential. Collagen responds to stress in a positive way. Gentle, low impact exercises like walking, swimming, yoga, or Tai Chi stimulate blood flow, improve lymphatic drainage, and encourage collagen repair in joints and connective tissues. Muscles and ligaments tug on bones and tendons in a controlled way, signaling your body to maintain and reinforce collagen structures. You don't need hours of strenuous workouts, just consistent daily activity is enough to keep collagen active and responsive. Hydration is another critical habit. Collagen fibers are stronger and more flexible when tissues are well hydrated. Dehydration not only stiffens joints, but also reduces the skin's elasticity and increases fluid retention in the legs. Aim for consistent water intake throughout the day and complement it with hydrating foods like leafy greens, cucumbers, and citrus fruits. Proper hydration ensures that collagen fibers maintain their structure, flexibility, and function. Sleep is the body's repair period, and it directly influences collagen synthesis. During deep sleep, growth hormone is released, stimulating protein synthesis and tissue repair, including collagen production. Poor sleep slows this process and accelerates tissue breakdown. Prioritize 7-8 hours of restorative sleep each night, maintain a consistent schedule, and create a calm environment to allow your body to rebuild effectively. Stress management also plays a crucial role. Chronic stress increases cortisol, a hormone that can degrade collagen and impair tissue repair. Mindful practices like meditation, deep breathing, or gentle stretching help lower stress levels. By reducing cortisol, you protect existing collagen and create an environment conducive to new collagen synthesis. Even short daily sessions of mindfulness can make a meaningful difference over time. Sun protection is often overlooked, but it is essential for preserving collagen. Ultraviolet UV rays break down collagen in the skin and trigger inflammation that damages deeper tissues. For seniors, applying sunscreen daily, wearing protective clothing, and seeking shade during peak sunlight hours can significantly reduce collagen loss. Protecting your skin also indirectly supports circulation and vascular health, keeping your legs, joints, and connective tissues in better condition. Nutrition timing and variety are equally important. Spread collagen-rich foods throughout your day. Instead of consuming them all at once, include protein at each meal, pair vitamin C-rich fruits with collagen sources, and rotate different vegetables, nuts, and seeds for comprehensive nutrient support. This steady supply of amino acids and cofactors keeps your body consistently able to synthesize and maintain collagen. Avoiding habits that accelerate collagen decline is just as important. Smoking, excessive alcohol, high sugar intake, and processed foods all damage collagen and increase inflammation. While occasional indulgence is fine, making these behaviors rare protects your tissues and maximizes the impact of healthy choices. Think of it as protecting your construction site. The stronger the foundation, the more resilient the structure. Another simple but powerful habit is gentle self-massage or mobility exercises. Massaging legs, joints, or connective tissue areas improves circulation, stimulates lymphatic flow, and encourages collagen alignment. Even a few minutes daily can enhance tissue elasticity, reduce swelling, and reinforce joint health. Combine this with light stretching to maintain flexibility and range of motion. Finally, consistency and patience are key. Collagen rebuilding is gradual. Daily practice of these habits, combined with nutrient-rich foods, creates cumulative benefits. Over a few weeks, you may notice lighter, less swollen legs, improved joint comfort, and increased energy. Over months, your body strengthens, mobility improves, and the foundation for long-term health becomes solid. By integrating these habits: movement, hydration, restorative sleep, stress management, sun protection, balanced nutrition, and lifestyle choices, you create a powerful system for maintaining collagen and overall vitality. These steps are simple, practical, and achievable for anyone over 60. They work in harmony with your diet to restore strength, reduce swelling, and support joint health. Small, consistent actions lead to meaningful, lasting results. As we move into the final part, we'll combine these insights into a 30-day practical plan designed specifically to rebuild collagen, reduce swelling, strengthen joints, and improve circulation. This plan is easy to follow, actionable, and tailored for seniors seeking real, measurable results.